Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Look at this. I just walked out of the house, walking down the chicken pen. They all see this. They all run up to the front. Second pen, even the turkeys, they all run up here. The white one was here when I got here, and the ones in the last pen run up to this edge of it. I'm telling y'all, they spoiled rotten. Let me get them a treat throwed out there. And I did have 2 eggs earlier when I checked. It's still early in the day, but I had 2 eggs in this last pen when I checked earlier, and one of them was a little bit larger, thank goodness. Getting out of those little beginner eggs. So hopefully I will be getting a lot more eggs here pretty soon. And she's being needy as well. Let me get some scratch. They'll all run up here. All right, scratch is thrown out. I did it in 2 separate little areas there so the hens could get it away from the turkeys. There's 2 hens in the roost. They don't even care about it. But I threw a little bit out here by the fence, just a little bit, and then most of it out there in the opening. And believe it or not, the Rhode Island red hen is still over here. She roosted over there with them last night. She's still not 100%, but if y'all, I wish she'd be still so I could show y'all. I'm going to start calling her Stripe. And see if I can zoom in. Y'all, no, you can't see, I don't think. But she's got a black feather on each side toward the back on her wing, toward the end of her wing. And looking at her, she's got 1 black stripe at the tips of her wing on each side. So I don't see any other Rhode Island red that's looking exactly like that. So looks like she may be Stripe. But all 14 of the rest with Sue are over here. They usually eat, these Rhode Island Reds will eat most of that corn, if not all of it, in a matter of 20-30 minutes. These guys they'll attack it when it's first thrown out, both pens, and then they'll walk away and do something else. See how the Rhode Island Reds over there are scratching grass, and these 2 were in the grass. They're just not, I mean, they come after it, but they're not nuts. And see, there's 2 more black sex links in the pen in there. They all want the scratch. They want you to throw it out, but they just don't go crazy for it. But that's fine. So I'm going to try to get on the mower here in just a little bit and get the grass cut. I need to come in this run and cut theirs. It's the tallest, but I really hate to cut it knowing it's not going to grow much more because it's fixing to start getting cooler. But it needs to be cut. So I'm going to do that. See how they act when I get in there with the lawnmower. But there's the change I made. Thank you, Japan Ham. I don't know your real name. That's your YouTube name, so. They're doing well, but this little grass area, man, oh man, they are tearing it up. It's been, what, a week and a half? Maybe 2 weeks? I don't remember. And it's looking like it ain't gonna survive. I mean, look at the color of that grass and the color of this grass. They've eat all the green off of it. It's down to the doggone base now. There's very little green left. Every now and then I'll catch a chicken sticking its head through the fence, grabbing some outside the fence. But this privy is a pain in the butt, y'all. It grows everywhere. If you don't cut it, it grows. Look. That's privet. That's privet. That one's privet. There's some there. I pulled a whole bunch out of the middle. But it grows along the edge here. That stuff will come up everywhere no matter what if you don't keep it cut down. And it's like a wire. You just about can't cut it with a weed eater, at least a battery-powered weed eater anyway. Mower cuts it okay. But, anywho, I'm going to get off here, try to get some chores done. And later on this afternoon, I'll go back in there and check for more eggs. Because, like I say, I know there's 2 in the last pen. One was on the ground, one was in the nesting box. The larger egg was on the ground. So I'm hoping they'll all learn to lay in those nesting boxes, because there's a lot of money invested in those things for them not to lay in there. And I took the old nesting boxes out, so you would think they would automatically go in there, but it's not working out that way. I don't know. For whatever reason, these chickens... And now if you've got chickens that are already learned to go in there and lay, and then you add more, I think they'll learn faster. But these things are, they're all learning slowly. I've only got pretty much 1 chicken that's laying inside there, so we'll see how that works out. But I've got to get some chores done. Dishes are done inside, laundry's all done, so it frees me up to get out here on the mower and get it, fill the tank. I always fill it up before I cut. And I went through the woods yesterday and cut some down back there. Next weekend, I've got range qualifications day for the security team at church. So there'll be a bunch of us out there shooting that day. And it's not just like random shooting. They have specific things they tell you what to do. And you have to hit right and in the time frame allotted and all that. But I usually do pretty well, but I'd like to get out there and practice a little bit this week. I don't have the list of what we do, but that's okay. I need range time. You see what I mean? There's 2 black sex links and Junior left on the corn over there. There's quite a bit left on the ground, but they haven't gone crazy for it. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, subscribing to the channel. You know, YouTube messes with my numbers, and that's why I have a Rumble account. Eventually, it might take me a couple of years, but eventually I'm going to get the Rumble account large enough to where I don't have to put up with YouTube censorship. But until then, I'll post to both of them, and I appreciate y'all. But if you don't have Rumble, download the app, create you an account there. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything, just like YouTube. It's absolutely free. And watch my videos over there if you don't mind. I do appreciate it. So y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.